All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. BlueRidgeSilverhound. I'm your host, Sean, and we have a startling, emerging new pattern going on in the world of commerce that you guys need to know about it, and it all revolves around shipping and signatures. That's right. So I'm trying to kind of like delicately kind of word this so that way we could identify the issue and to find a possible solution because it's not easy. And yes, it's like it comes full circle to the corona and everything that's going on with that. It has forced a lot of companies and businesses, corporations, and people to change their habits. It used to be that you bought something off of eBay, you bought something off of wherever else, Facebook, Marketplace, or whatever. You paid for said item. The item is of extraordinary value. You know, it's like 250 bucks or more. You opt for a signature, or as a seller, you recommend a signature. If it's $500 or more, you automatically get a signature. However, to keep social distancing amongst mail carriers, FedEx drivers, UPS drivers, and to minimize the potential, they are not doing signatures. And I think you could kind of write the rest of the story of where we're going with this. So we have this coin right here. This is going to be our subject example coin. Okay, I sold this coin for $500 on eBay, hypothetically. So I send out the coin, $500, so it automatically has a signature, or you pay for the signature because you want to be covered. You want to make sure that that individual receives this item and make sure that they claim ownership of said package. You want to be able to see their name on that tracking information when you go online later. So, because there's no signature, I think the mail carrier or whoever, they just put it dropped off with whoever, but there was no physical signature. So the problem is that person can just say, oh, I didn't receive anything. You didn't get my signature. Therefore, it never existed. But there's this hidden kind of like criminal element to this whole thing. You want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt that they're wholesome, great people. And come to find out, there's always one rotten apple in that tree. Okay, they're going to say, no, I didn't get that item. Even though if you typed in the tracking number, it'll show as delivered. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, a little bit. So, if you did not insure your item, do you have, as a seller, any recourse in the matter? And the answer is no. Especially when you're buying and purchasing and all that great stuff and selling on eBay. The buyer has protection not only on eBay's side, but also PayPal. Isn't that sick? Because now they're two different entities. What it used to be that, they worked and owned cooperatively. It's not like that anymore. So you have two chances to get your money back, even though you may have the product. Maybe. So as a seller, you're kind of like going about the paces. You're trying to do everything you can. You're on the phone with, eBay customer service, like, hey, I sent this thing. The customer did not want to buy insurance, but I did opt for the signature, and the people delivering it don't obtain signatures. Again, social distancing. Okay. FedEx's side, I know they need to hand you the item physically into your hands. And that is the signature. Okay, that one's pretty much covered, but USPS does not obtain a signature. I can't speak for every route carrier. All right, it's really kind kind of like the policy of the individual offices and maybe the people, the actual mail carriers might have some, I guess, control over this policy. But it's my understanding that USPS has eliminated the signature. And guess what? You're paying the $2.50 to have the signature on there. I think you should really deserve the service. Okay. But again, these are different times. So the reason why I bring this up is I have an individual, her name is Stephanie, that had sent me an email to make me aware. I saw quite a few items on eBay, but she made me aware that this is going on. She has sold about $600 in items, and guess what? They're not coins. They're not coins. You know, they're either other items that build up to that $600. She sold it on Facebook Marketplace, where, you know, a lot of people sell toys and collectibles and, you know, auto parts and all that great stuff. The problem is Facebook Marketplace is not liable. It's like Craigslist. Okay, you buy and sell on Craigslist, but Craigslist gets a bad rap because you have to meet Mr. Joe Schmo in a dark alley place behind the behind the auto parts store, and you know there's a lot of undertones of it being kind of like a shady deal because they want to meet at 11:30 at night, but really he just got off of work at 11. So there's no safety net with the Facebook or whoever else. eBay there is. We'll get to that here in a second. But this Stephanie did not know this individual that she was selling to on Facebook Marketplace. You know, and probably 99.9% of the people that you sell on those particular groups, you don't know. Okay, and especially folks that want you, hey, can you go ahead and ship this over to LA? You know, and you're just you made a sale. That's all that matters. And then at that point, you know, it's the only real coverage you have is to get insurance. Get insurance, and you could pay for the signature, but we've established that that's pretty much useless. So Stephanie had sent these items out, and the big, I guess, point of contention between her and the actual buyer of the products was that they did not want to cough up any money for insurance. Okay, that was left to Stephanie to do. So because that person did not want to purchase the insurance, Stephanie didn't want to either. So she ended up sending the items. However, she did pay for the signature, had it sent over. It showed delivered to that address. But now that person is filing a case on PayPal to say that her items were never delivered because there was no signature on record, none of that jazz. So now, there you go. She's out $600 in items, and it has become a huge, sick fiasco. And this is the emerging issue that we're beginning to see. And you don't necessarily have to be selling on a third-party site, but it could also be an eBay issue too. All right, you buy, a set of rims for your truck on eBay, and it costs $1,000. You send them UPS or whatever, okay, and then you could do the signature. You can't. You don't have to. You could do insurance, but I'm telling you, you're really playing with fire, especially in these times. If you don't do any of that stuff, you're really going to be in trouble, okay? If it came down to it, push came to shove, selling items for a lot of money, just so not only you could get it out of your hair and out of your house, but to also make the extra money, because people need money right now. People are selling a lot of their extra items that they don't need, some collectibles, and stuff that they probably have in the garage for an amount of time. You just need to know when to kind of protect yourself. Buy insurance at all costs, not at all costs. If you sold something that's $10,000, I would probably hand deliver that item to that individual wherever they may live. I don't know, but make sure that you definitely protect yourself. Insurance is always a great kind of like safety net. Yeah, you know, for $500, you're gonna pay $10. I'm not gonna lie, and that's gonna come off your bottom line. But you made the sale, you got rid of that stuff, and you've got yourself protected. All right, Stephanie is sad because these are items that she's had for a while, and she got taken. And this is something that's going to continue going on until these shipping services decide to reinstate signatures. But people are taking advantage of a loophole in the system. It is so sick that there are a bunch of trolls and gremlins out there right now just wanting to deceive and decept. And as sellers of things, don't get taken advantage of. Well, anyways, that's my 2 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, whatever you want to call it. It's a heart-wrenching story. I want to thank Stephanie for divulging the important details and for allowing me to discuss this. Now, again, protect yourself. Use the carrier you trust, okay? FedEx is more expensive, but they actually hand items to the actual people. Post office is kind of like a mixed bag. You don't know what you're going to get. But in any event, that's going to do it for this evening. Hopefully you guys stay safe out there. Hopefully you're having a great week. I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell for instant notifications. I'm going to be watching. Make sure that you hit that bell. It's new and improved. Well, Coinaholics, that's going to do it. Until next time, I will see you. Take care. Thanks for all the support.